Good morning. We're down here at the Jacob Center where they are also having an MLK Day breakfast. And I'm telling you, this room is getting busy this morning. We'll tell you all about the event coming up. Good morning, Francella.
Well, the 25th annual Martin Luther King Jr. Community Breakfast is being held at the Jacob Center in Lincoln Park this morning.
Allie Wagner's there now getting a look at the celebration. Oh, very important people with you, Allie.
Yes, very important people with me. We have the keynote speaker, Dr. David Jeremiah of Shadow Mountain Church, who is here. Good morning.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
So you and I were talking earlier. I said you do a lot of these talks nationwide, but not that often here in San Diego, and today you've been chosen to speak.
Well, I can't tell you how honored I am to be here for this event. It's a very, very special event.
Yeah, and tell me a little bit about what your message will be today, being that it is on Martin Luther King Day.
Well, I'm going to talk a little bit about Martin Luther King, and then the theme for the breakfast today is a passage of Scripture in the book of Revelation that has all of us sitting down together at a meal in heaven and having a time of worship. And it talks about how every nation, tribe, and tongue and language is going to be represented, and some of the separation that we have here on this earth is going to all be gone. We're all in the family of God, and we're going to celebrate together our unity, and I'm going to talk about that today.
Talk a little bit. You do so much in the community. That's something that you're very passionate about, is bringing the community together, and a lot of that is events like this.
Well, you know, I told somebody up in front a few minutes ago when we brought our whole choir today, so we have like 140 people here from Shadow Mountain. And here at this event, and I said, you know, I think Martin Luther King would like this, because that was his passion. He saw the divide and the terrible situation that was in our country with people that were all created by God as equal people not being treated that way. And if there ever is a place where we should demonstrate the unity of Christ, it's in the church and in a place like this. So today is not just a breakfast, it's an event, and it's a picture of what I believe God wants us to do and how he wants us to live.
In San Diego, you know, we talk a lot about the mayor's thing, bringing everybody together, and I think that that's part of the reason you getting to come and speak here today and bring everybody together. People have said, hey, this one, you know, keynote speech is going to spurn us for the entire year. Do you feel that way?
Well, I sure don't want to put that kind of pressure on myself, but I hope that something will be said today, and of course, they're going to hear one of the great choirs in the country, in my estimation. And that will also be a blessing to them. I love it when you get together with people and they start hearing the music and one of them says to you, we're going to have church today.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to do.
Absolutely fantastic. So great to get the moment to speak with you. Can't wait to hear what you have to say. I'm going to come over here and bother the mayor here for a second, who's hanging out with us. Good morning.
Good to see you.
Yeah, long time no see. So tell me, this is one stop that you're doing today. Why is this an important stop?
This breakfast, as you can tell, is everybody who's filing in. I mean, it just represents really everybody coming together. And, you know, the ministers that make this happen with UAAMAC really are a driving force in so much of our community efforts, public policy. And you see that today. You see our law enforcement community, our fire rescue. It's all about coming together with the message, obviously, on Dr. King, but really celebrating our unity and celebrating our diversity today.
Yeah, and this is amazing. I said, you know, it really does feel it's a who's who of the faith community. Yeah. It is bringing together quite a few people this morning, so it's one of those events. You can't miss this one.
And that's right. And I mean, I have the real privilege to work with so many of the ministers and pastors that are here in this room. That's just part of an ongoing effort that is incredibly important. And so to be here today, to see so many of them that have such pride in our city, pride in this community, you know, that's I think a real distinction for us in San Diego that we can never ever take for granted.
Very cool. Great to see you.
Great to see you. Thank you. Glad you're here.
Of course. And there you have it, you guys. So for now, we're going to send it back over to you. Everybody is getting breakfast. And then the keynote speech will begin around 8 o'clock or so. So we'll have more coming up from here in just a little bit.
All right. Thank you,
Good get, Allie.